Hi guys, so I wanted to share a couple of new Tiny TNs with you. But before I do that, I wanted to answer a question that I do get quite a bit. And rather than type out the answer, I thought it would be better to actually show you guys. And that question is, why don't you participate in One Book July? And I know it's only February, but us planner people, we're always looking ahead and thinking ahead and all of that stuff. But I wanted just to show you guys why I can't participate in One Book July. I actually tried to in the past, but it just doesn't work for me. And, that's okay. I used to feel the pressure like, oh my gosh, how do all these people just live out of one notebook? I can't do it. What's wrong with me? What the heck? But I seriously cannot carry everything in one book. For me, it's just impossible. And so I'm going to show you guys really quick why I cannot participate in One Book July. And if you guys have any thoughts on, my thought process and why I feel like I can't, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you guys normally do participate, and if you don't, why? Like I said, I know it's early, but this trend has been going on for a couple years now, and I see a lot of new people joining every year, so it's getting a lot bigger. But I think it's awesome, honestly. I think it's an awesome concept. The ladies who started the whole thing are awesome. I love them. It's just this is why I cannot participate. So, number one, the stack of planners you see in front of you actually was a lot taller, but everything kept like falling off. So, starting with the smaller guys, so this passport guy here, this is my planner. So, it just has my monthly, my weekly, and then just a random notebook in there for notes. So I like to keep all of my planning stuff separate. So I've got this guy, and then um, this guy that I showed you guys in a previous video. This is what I guess I kind of like to call it my pocket book of verse. And Amity Bloom actually inspired me to call it that. And again, these just house, this is also a passport size, inserts that I write in, like quotes, things that I see in books or on the internet that I just really like, inspiring things, just words, inspiration, motivation, that type of thing. So, and because I have 3 inserts that are already completed and filled, I like to keep them all together. So that's why I like to have this notebook separate from my planner, because if I combine them, my planner is super fat and I just can't deal. So this has to be separate. So I guess in a way this would be like a journal. And so that's separate from my planner. And then this guy, this A6 guy, houses my Hobonichi Techo, the A6. And so this is my art journal. And so I can't, because I'm using different size books, I can't really combine them all into one. And so I really like this size for art journaling, and I love the Tomoe River paper. And so this just works for art journaling, and it gets kind of chunky as well, so it's separate. And then this guy is a standard size traveler's notebook, and this is my memory keeping. And so this is kind of like my, just like a creative outlet, but it is functional at the same time because I do document life in here. So this is kind of like my scrapbook per se. And again, it's a different size than everything else. And then this is an A5, and this houses my Hobonichi cousin. And this is like my personal Dear Diary and like my snapshot of my day. And this stuff is kind of personal. So again, I don't want this stuff in with my planner or in with everything else, because right now, like with having everything separated, I can simply just grab my planner and go out the door. So I don't have anything personal in there. I don't have personal journaling. I don't have things in there that I wouldn't want somebody else to see if I were out in public. So then this, like I said, this is kind of like my personal Dear Diary. So this always stays at home. This will never leave the house. And I told you guys this before. I would just die if somebody found it. Not that there's just like anything crazy. It's just like it's personal. So yeah, that this guy can't leave. And then this, oh my gosh, you guys, but this is a new, sorry, I got sidetracked, but this is a Chic Sparrow pocket size in the Outlander leather. This is in the Sojourn tan, and I am in love. I have the pocket size in the Jitney red in the deluxe with the pockets, and the leather is so different. Actually, let me grab that for you guys really quick so you can see. Um, yeah, here it is. So this is the Jitney red, and I love this Outlander leather. It is thinner, and it is definitely really pliable, and the inside is super soft. And even with the pockets, because the pockets are just, they're like so thin. Like I loved this notebook. This was one of my absolute favorites from Chic Sparrow. And I loved this Jitney red. And this is the Sojourn tan next to it. And this is just a classic, so there's no pockets. But this leather, oh my gosh, I just love it. And for whatever reason, I'm kind of getting away from the stitching in the pockets, and I'm just going back to loving the classics. And the inside of this, oh my gosh, it's so nice. And this leather is just super pliable and soft, and it does scratch easy, and it has a rustic look and feel to it, which I'm actually loving. Oh my gosh. And Jennifer actually included this cute little leather heart, and so I just strung it on the elastic. I thought it was super cute. But I actually have two more Outlanders coming in Passport and Passport Plus size in Jitney Red. A friend of mine actually got them for me, and Jennifer said that she would actually make them. So I'm super excited because I'm in love with this leather, and I'm super happy to be able to get them in Passport and then get them also in the Jitney Red. But oh my gosh, if you guys like soft, pliable, super just delicious leather, the Outlander is awesome. But just keep in mind, like I said, the leather is definitely different with this guy than it is this one. And so these are the only two Outlanders I have. So I don't know about the other ones, but I was pleasantly surprised. I love it, and I hope that the Passport classics that I receive are like this as well. This leather is slightly similar to the Speckled Fawns Kodiak leather. Like they both feel similar. I'm not going to go and say that they're the same because I'm not a leather expert, but they definitely feel similar. They do have a more unique feel to them than other Traveler's Notebooks. And I think it's because these are oil tanned. I think that's why they feel, because they definitely don't feel as dry. So, anyway, I did get this, but this guy is, houses all of my, like, faith and my spiritual stuff, and this stays home as well. I'm not going to say it will never leave the house, but for the most part, no, it does stay at home. But I like to have all of my spiritual, my faith stuff separate in another notebook as well, just because I have so many inserts, and some of these just have reference material in them, and I just like to keep everything together in one place. So I just know that all of my faith, all of my spiritual stuff is in here. And so again, as you guys can probably imagine, like my stack of Traveler's Notebooks is always so huge. There's no possible way I can condense that down into one book. Like it's not going to happen. And I have to be okay with that, and I am. I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to be one of those people who are able to put everything into one book, and you know what? It's okay. I've accepted it about myself, and I like using multiples, so it is what it is. But again, so like this is my plum paper, and I strictly use this just for finances. And again, this never leaves the house. Like I'm not going to have my check register or like my financial stuff and passwords like in a Traveler's Notebook that is leaving the house with me every day. Like for me, personally, like, I just don't want to do that. And so I just use a plum paper planner, and it's just the monthly. And so it has a sheet for my bills. And so I list everything out. And then I use these pages to put the balance, the date, just like a regular check register. I use the monthly view to track paydays and like when the car registration is due, stuff like that. But it's just all blank paper like this in between the monthly sections. So this is all just check register. And then it has a pocket in the back where I keep bills, and like it has a section for passwords. So this stays at my desk at home. It doesn't leave. But like I said, I like to even have my financial stuff separate. So having an insert with all my financial stuff inside of a traveler's notebook, like I just don't think that would work for me at all. I actually have never felt compelled to put financial or expense related stuff like in my TN. And then last but not least, this big guy, this big A5 Carpe Diem is for my business. And so this is everything work related. It's not pretty, it's all functional, and I need all my stuff for work to be separate. So that's what that is. So now that you guys have seen like how I separate everything, like there's just no possible way I would get all of this stuff into one book. Even if I consolidated all of these different subjects and topics into like one insert, like there's just no way. But it's okay. And I'm, like I said, I'm okay with that. But that's the answer to your question, you guys, of why I don't participate in One Book July, because I just can't. And now you see why. But I also wanted to show you guys a couple other traveler's notebooks. I was hoping to be able to show you my speckled fonts, but I still haven't received them. They were ordered back in December, so I don't really know what's going on with that, but whatever, I don't know. But I did get, like I said, that Outlander from Chic Sparrow, which I love, love, love. And then I also got another patina notebook from Chic Sparrow. And I showed you guys this guy in my last video. And actually, let me go grab another one. Here she is. This one is called The Swing of Dreams. And I loved both of these notebooks so much. I just thought they were unique and different. And I really do like this patina leather. And this is also in the Passport Plus size. And right now she's just housing some of my previous passport sized art journals. But I really love this. And I also got two notebooks from Annika Hamby that I actually probably will be either selling or giving away. So if you guys are interested in either one of these notebooks, let me know in the comments below, because I thought when I ordered this one that it was a passport size for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't reading. That's probably what happened. It's super cute, and the leather is nice and it's smooth, but it still has some texture to it. And the inside feels really nice as well. It has one single, this is actually a micro size, and I don't actually have a use for this. Like I said, I don't know why I thought it was a passport size when I ordered it. So it's brand new. I haven't even put inserts in this yet, but if somebody who's watching this is interested in purchasing this for me, definitely let me know in the comments below if you guys are just looking for a micro or looking to try a new size. And then this one is in the pocket or field note size, and I actually really liked this, and I like how she did the riveted brads on here. And this one has 4 elastics, but I can already tell by how wide it is that it's not going to accommodate everything that I have in my pocket-sized Outlander. And so because this one has 6 elastics, and this is actually the Pocket Plus, so I've got a little extra room in here, but this one is not cut as wide, so I know it's not going to be able to fit everything in there that I actually need. So I'm probably going to be just stashing this one as well. So if you're interested in this guy, definitely let me know. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I just wanted to um, share that with you in case any of you guys use a lot of notebooks and use multiples and you guys cannot participate in One Book July either. Definitely let me know. I would love to hear from you. And if you do participate after using all of these notebooks and you were able to condense down into one, let me know that as well. But like I said, I just can't put my personal stuff and my financial stuff, my work stuff, my art journal, like I can't. I just can't. But like I said, it's okay. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so much for watching and take care. Bye bye.